My name is Jeremy Carter. I am the clinical director at Capstone Treatment Center. I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee. I came to Searcy, Arkansas to go to Harding University when I was 18. And most of my role at Capstone now is managing the therapy side of things at Capstone, the day-to-day operations in that realm. My undergraduate degree was in youth and family ministry, and that's what I wanted to pursue as a career. And then I was in graduate school working on a master's in marriage and family therapy, got an internship out here. I wanted to do things that would help other people, that would affect change in the world and in God's kingdom. And it was not until I got to that internship at Capstone that I began to view this as a place where I could do ministry and as a thing that could be an incredible passion for me. And I just think the work that we do here at Capstone is so unbelievable about the Christ-centered environment here and the way in which we help guys see and experience themselves differently. Hopefully see and experience themselves the way that God sees them. And I just wanted to be a part of that. And that's what really drew me to Capstone and to being a therapist. I would say that Capstone's approach to treatment is different from other programs, starting with the core model. It was developed by Adrian Hickman, the founder of Capstone, and that we're still utilizing here day in, day out with every single case. And I think that core model is so incredible in its ability to look at what's going on underneath, not just focus on the symptoms, not just focus on the problem behaviors, which is so much of what other treatment is focused on. And so that's probably the first thing. I would say our emphasis on trauma and attachment. I was at a training recently and the facilitator was like, well, you got to tell them about the puppies. He said, because it's the best attachment therapeutic intervention I've ever seen. To be able to have a guy who maybe is scared, doesn't want to be in treatment, and to hand him this dog and for him to know that this is going to be your dog, that you're going to take care of while you're here, but you're also going to take it home with you and it's going to become part of your family. And the first client that I ever worked with 12 years ago, his dog is still alive and he's married and has 4 children now, and he sends me pictures and videos of that dog as part of his family. And it's just such an incredible part of what we do and something that really sets us apart. Not to mention our therapist to client ratio, all the trainings that we give our therapists. I could go on and on about what makes Capstone different because there are so many things, and that's by design, that's intentional. Yeah, the team culture at Capstone is probably one of my favorite parts of what I get to do and what makes Capstone Capstone. I'm really responsible for 2 main things. I'm supposed to make this the best place in the world to receive therapy as a client, and that we are cutting edge, groundbreaking, doing the newest trainings, the best stuff to give our families the best possible experience here on the therapy side of things and get the healing and the life changes that they're looking for. I also am responsible for the therapist experience at Capstone and making this the best place to be a therapist. I think the way in which we're able to go to the core of issues with their families, dig deep, do that trauma work, but do it in an environment that's also really fun and really enjoyable to be in, both for our clients and for our therapist, I think it's just an incredible balance, and it's a joy to be able to come to work and be a part of it every day.